Hi, I am Dr. Jamuna Pai and welcome to Beauty Secrets. I have been in the business for over 25 years and now I would like to share with you all the tips and tricks that I have learned along the way. Follow me to get an insider view on how to get great skin for life. Hi, I'm with my very dear friend Mandira and we are talking all things skincare.
Yes, there's so many questions as far as skincare is concerned. First up, there are so many different products in the market. How do you choose? I mean, it gets confusing for a lot of normal people.
True, Mandira. I have these questions coming up myself so often. Clients come in with those very beautiful bags from airports and all filled with all these very expensive products. And then they lay it all out and they ask me, now which one do I use in the morning and which are good for me? But I think each one needs to know what their skin type is and then have a customized, kind of a routine for themselves. First of all, how do you know what your skin type is? That is another thing. Basically, everybody knows whether it's very oily, extremely dry, etc. Or you can take the help of a dermatologist, your cosmetologist, anybody will tell you what skin type you have. And then I think you pick your products accordingly. And also I feel sometimes if it's a night repair cream, for example, you're looking for certain active ingredients in them. Your doctor could have guided them, you could have read it online, but these are things that you would look for.
So Dr. Pai, what is the right age to have a good or an extensive skincare routine?
I think the earlier the better. When you look at teenage skin, so that is as early as 13 or 14, they need a proper routine so that the acne and all either doesn't come or doesn't spread. So they have a separate routine. But if you're talking about how are we going to take care of our skin to make sure that, the aging is delayed and we look the best version of ourselves always, I think 30 is the new 20. So
and 40 is the new 30.
Yes.
50 is the new 40.
The earlier we start, the better it is.
Can you sort of run us by those steps, those very important steps as far as skincare is concerned, as far as that routine is concerned?
One is cleaning your skin in the morning from all that has accumulated in the night.
Yes.
Then on a moist skin, when it is still wet, rubbing in your moisturizer, it actually seeps in better. Every skin needs a moisturizer, all types of skin. Then you're going on to your sunscreen, very, very important. A nice thick coat of the sunscreen. This needs to be repeated in another 4 hours because whatever the SPF of the sunscreen that you're using and however thick the coat, it stops working after about 4 hours.
And what about the night routine?
So night, it's extremely important again to take off all your makeup, wash your skin clean, whatever face wash suits you. The acid test being that after you wash, if your skin feels that tight feeling that it is parched, that means that face wash is a bit strong, it has changed the pH, it's not your, you have to just feel comfortable. And then you're using your repair agents, which comes in the form of either serums or whatever has been prescribed to you, and that you will be using, and then followed by a moisturizer on top of it.
So in the morning it's cleanse, moisturize and sunscreen. Yes. And at night it's cleanse, repair and moisturize.
Right, moisturize, right.
Lovely.
So as we just said that sleep being important, the skin being repaired during that time, I think 8 hours of sleep if we are lucky.
That's a very important tip.
Very important, and we always know that when we sleep well, we wake up looking so fresh.
That's right. Get good sleep for your skin to look good.
Absolutely. And then last but not the least, drink plenty of water. The number of things that water does for our body, but when it comes to skin,
enough can't be said about the importance of that
water. Yes.
Those 8 glasses of water a day.
Absolutely.
Doctor, what about the impact of stress and our lifestyles on skin? Do you have anything that you recommend people?
You're absolutely right again. How stressful our lives are. We are enjoying what we are doing and we are all running around. Besides that, there's so much of other forms of stress. Now, stress releases a certain hormone called cortisol, and this cortisol has absolutely damaging effects on the skin. So it can thin the skin, it can cause pigmentation, it can cause more hair, on unwanted areas. If it caused hair here, it was okay, but on the skin where it's not needed. I think we have to learn how to manage stress. I won't say get over, how to be able to manage stress. It has very damaging effects on the skin.
I know you mentioned a little while ago that 40s are the new 30, but still, skincare in the 40s, should it be slightly different?
Yes, in the 40s, we are beginning to show the signs of hormonal changes. Also, by then, the sun has wreaked its havoc on your skin. You start seeing those fine lines. So the skincare routine changes a little bit. So your moisturizing, sunscreen, of course, is a must, and your regular lifestyle. But the night care becomes very important. You cannot miss a single day when you're using all the repair agents. However late you may be, wipe off your makeup, keep your skin clean, and then use these active ingredients as per your doctor's advice, and then use a moisturizer or a cream depending on what you're using. Like I said, otherwise the skin will wake up feeling very dry.
When do you know what is good for you, and when do you know when to say no?
If someone comes and you feel they're asking for something, and as a doctor, and you're under oath, medical oath, that you want to explain to them that is not the treatment for them, that they would be going wrong and I would be going wrong if I agree.
Right.
And second, the aesthetic treatments at our clinics can be addicting.
Yes.
So they come for one. In our assessment, we are talking about other things. They go home, they start looking at their face more closely, they come for more.
When you see something has worked, they want more of it, right?
Yes. And when something has gone wrong, you have seen those kind of pictures also out there. So you have to say a no and know how to say a no, so that they really convince them, because otherwise they'll leave your clinic where you've said no and go somewhere else, because that's how people want it today.
Right. Finally, I have one last question. There must be a lot of myths or mistakes, common mistakes people make as far as skincare is concerned. Would you like to address any of those? And
some of the mistakes are that they want to do what their friends are doing. It's very common.
And it may not necessarily
it's not their skin type at all. It is not for them. So that is one big mistake. The other one is that self-medication. We start something for example, for acne, or some medicine for them to glow their skin because there is a wedding in the family or something, We tell them that this is temporary, and as soon as that function is over, stop the medication and come back to us, and we'll put you on a friendlier routine. And
people decide to medicate themselves.
So self-medication without consulting a doctor, I think, is another thing that they should not do.
I think we've covered a lot, Dr. Pai. Maybe we could conclude with, what is that one final piece of advice you'd give people as far as looking after themselves is concerned? What would you like to say?
At any decade, be the best version of yourself.
That is the best advice anyone can give. Be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
Wow, doctor, all that you shared today was absolutely invaluable advice, and I think the viewers will have a lot to take back from this conversation of ours.
Of course. They can't forget Mandira also here. But thank you for dropping by, Mandira. Thank you for watching Beauty Secrets with Dr. Jamuna Pai, and I hope this has been helpful to you. For more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe.